Alrighty, yeah, we got anniversary stuff, 2.5 anniversary stuff, a lot, right? You got some free rewards and stuff like that. Well, I don't know if it goes for everybody, to be honest. Let me see. Join the following event to get the following rewards. Yeah, literally. So, there are some tickets in here, some summoning tickets, 3, and then some 12 growth sets, which is very good for all players. I do feel like, especially with, needing some materials and stuff like that for obviously, what's it called? The anniversary unit, which is going to be, right, if you don't already know, it is in fact going to be Little Mermaid, right? Little Mermaid. If you don't know who Little Mermaid is, Nikke, Little Mermaid. This is okay. I'm on Yahoo. It's fine. This is Little Mermaid. This character right here, or let me actually just pull up this. Right, it just makes it easier to show you guys who that is. But Little Mermaid. Here, this is Little Mermaid, right? This is the anniversary character, right? She's the only character in the game with bubbles and stuff like that. Not to mention, if you don't already know what's going on, Nikke themselves, like about a month ago now, put out like advertisements for the anniversary character before the anniversary like even happened, right? I think it was only in Japan or Korea that they did that. It wasn't everywhere because I didn't get those ads or anything like that. But yeah, people were posting on how they were getting ads basically saying like download Nikke today to get Little Mermaid, right? Which is silly because Little Mermaid is not in the game, right? And that's a pilgrim. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, the whole theme clearly is going to be based around bubbles, as you can see here. And then as you can also see in the 2.5 anniversary celebration live stream announcement, it is all bubble theme, right? So we know it's going to be her as well. One thing to note about half anniversaries is from the 2 we've had so far, right, with Dorothy and Crown, we always get supporters, right? So from the 2 anniversaries we've had, like the main one, they're DPS characters, right? They're just DPS characters. And then from the half anniversary, they're broken supports. Dorothy is a crazy burst 1 supporter, and then Crown is still one of the best, if not the best, supporter in the game. I mean, she is the best supporter in the game, right? And I would say she's the second best character in the game, personally, all right? I only say that because Rappy's a supporter and she's a DPS, and she's broken at both of them as well. So she's going to have number 1 for me. But yeah, we do have the Doki Doki event as well. If you don't actually know what this is, basically, when you vote, whoever wins this gets a skin. So I'm gonna actually pause and sign in, and we're gonna see what it's looking like. So here we go. I logged into the popularity event. This is the poll, right? List of Nikke. So you vote your top 5 Nikkes, right? Of like just your top 5 favorite Nikkes, and then when you do that, you can actually just give all 5 votes to Cinderella or whoever you want to. I'm actually just gonna do that, right? And then basically when you share a post, you should be able to get your rewards back once you like post. You don't even have to post. You just click one of these buttons, right? I usually click Twitter. It'll bring me to Twitter. I'll post it just for the hell of it, right? And here you go. There you go. Some more stuff here. But yeah, basically it is going to be Little Mermaid, right? And then Mihara, right? Not Mihara. Miranda. That's not Miranda. This is Mihara. Mihara is going to be getting a skin, right? Or she might get another character. Because if you don't remember what happened in the 2nd anniversary, they dropped 2 pilgrims, right? We ended up getting Grave, and we ended up getting Cinderella, and then Rapunzel was the free to play pilgrim. This time, what I'm assuming they're going to do is Little Mermaid is going to be the summonable pilgrim, and then they're going to give that Mihara as a free SSR character, right? Because they can do that. It doesn't, just because it's a pilgrim does not mean that it has to be a free to play pilgrim character as well, right? Look at Crown, right? The free character for Crown was Kilo, right? Look at Dorothy. The free character for Dorothy was Ray, right? The only time we actually had free to play pilgrims were the anniversary, with Red Hood being Snow White and then Cinderella being Rapunzel. So it's probably going to be Mihara for the free SSR, but we won't know until, I want to say, that side story at the very least. But yeah, let me actually go on their page and see if I can find it. They posted it a while ago, so I'm really, let me just pause it because I don't know what these people post. But yeah, if you didn't see my video, this is what it was, right? Yep, their post is complete. This right here is an ad, right, for Little Mermaid, and she's not in the game, right? And then here you go. Here's the real ad. So download Nikke today, blah blah blah. Little Mermaid, right? This is what Nikke themselves install now with Little Mermaid as the icon. What? When was Little Mermaid in the game as a playable character? You tell me, right? And then here's the full like little thing, right? So it is 100% Little Mermaid. I'm sorry if that spoiled it for you or whatever, but I mean, even without, like I said in my last video, even without me telling you who the anniversary character is going to be, you would have known. It's Bubbles. If you can't, I'm sorry, it's Bubbles. There's only one character in the game that has to do with Bubbles. And we're not in summer, so it's not a summer event. If you were thinking Summer Anise was getting some type of anniversary character, no. Yeah, it's Little Mermaid, which we already knew was going to be the case. Actually, I was thinking it was going to be Little Mermaid or Behemoth this anniversary, and the third anniversary would be either Behemoth or Leviathan. That's what I was thinking. For my predictions is ready. If I think that's what I said in my predictions video, right? You guys will go back and check. But yeah, go ahead and do your little event stuff like that. I want to see. Can I see like my voting record? Oh, this is what I want to see. So these are the two people who won in previous polls. Modernia won the first time, Red Hood won the second time. I want to see if I can what's it called? So top 5 Nikke exclusive rewards, in-game rewards. Top 1 Nikke gets a new skin, while the other 5 gets like avatar frames, and top 1 Nikke gets a new theme song plus official collab or celebration art. So that's what these guys get right now. I'm sure we all know, like I said, Cinderella will win. So that's a free Cinderella skin for all players, right? Free Cinderella skin for all players. Free SSR unit is coming for this half anniversary. Little Mermaid is coming out, which I expect Little Mermaid to be a water supporter, right? Not like a water supporter, but like a water unit that's supporting, right? It's like I said before with Nylister. It wouldn't make sense for Nylister to be fire or anything else but fire, because she's a dragon that lives on fire. So it's the same thing with Little Mermaid. Her whole turf is water. So I don't know why Little Mermaid wouldn't be water. You know what I mean? Like, imagine they made Little Mermaid fire code. It physically doesn't make sense, right? And we have gotten a lot of water characters this year. And even like the end of last year, we've been getting a lot of water characters, so we'll see what happens. But hey, if you guys are excited for this half anniversary and stuff like that, there is going to be a lot to come. As always, I wouldn't recommend summoning on Crust just because it doesn't make sense for you to summon on a character that we already know is only going to be good for Brady, when you have the chance of getting, you know, Little Mermaid, who's going to be good for potentially everybody, right? She might, heck, for all we know, Little Mermaid could surpass Crown. Like, you don't know. Crown has been running the game for too long. She could get replaced. Like, Crown, that's how big this celebration is. Crown could get replaced, and people are not actually clocking that in their head. But you guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Zxous. Hope you guys get your free rewards in game and all that stuff. Your free skin Cinderella, that's not gonna come until like maybe a few months before the actual 3-year anniversary, so around September. But yeah, let me know what you think. It's your boy Zxous. I'm out. Peace.